What is the difference between a CPA and a bookkeeper? Or more importantly, it's probably common knowledge if you don't already know this. If you don't already know this, I don't think you should be in business, but it's common knowledge that when you are running a small business, you probably need to have a certified public accountant or some kind of tax professional handling your tax return filing. That's just 99% of the people I meet. I met actually one dude who didn't have a CPA, and I just got up and walked out. Thank you for the opportunity, but I'll be showing myself to the door. Please do not contact me ever again. It's just everyone knows that if you're running a business, you need to at least have an accountant, a tax professional who's handling your the filing of your business tax returns. That said, why would a small business need a bookkeeper? Why would a bookkeeper be necessary to be involved with the business? If the business is running well, if there's profitable, if there's cash flow, and all that good stuff, why pay more money for a professional service? Because bookkeeping is a professional service. When the business is doing fine, I'll give you a few reasons why. One, you have to understand the workload of a tax professional and how it affects you. Not saying that tax accountants or your tax accountant is doing a bad job, but understand that you need to understand that your CPA is probably doing hundreds and hundreds of tax returns in a year. You are one of those hundreds. Like a decent, I'm not talking about the LeBron James of a tax professional. I'm talking about the Jordan Clarkson. I'm talking about an average, a right in the middle, not great, not bad tax professional. They do, I would think they do anywhere between 100 to 300 tax returns. And these could be corporate business tax returns. These could be individual personal tax returns. These could be, you know, uh, just old people with a lot of assets, or these could be young people with really barely any income. Um, and they could be all across the board there. But you are one of those people, and they do so much work, and the majority of them, at least from my experience of meeting um, my basically my kind of like my kindred spirit in a sense professionally. Yeah, they do good work, but they do a lot of it for a lot of people, and to really rely on your tax professional beyond that in matters beyond tax, it's not exactly a best practice, so to say, um, because that's what CPAs, tax professionals, they're there for, to help you return your file your tax returns, to help you with compliance and any tax code matters, to for long-term tax planning, usually for small business owners that affect them on a personal, on an individual level, and so on and so forth. You need a bookkeeper to be a part of that professional team, because a bookkeeper is not only um, good at, let's say, with QuickBooks, with just managing and structuring and setting up, let's say, your chart of accounts and your financial statements and working with your CPA. But like if what, especially what I always exert myself and always challenge myself to get up to is to be the master of the back office, be the master, be the quarterback of all things back office, for payroll, for have a solid understanding of HR. Not to say I'm an HR professional, but I need to know a decent amount of what's good and what's bad. Um, I need to know checks and balances. I need to know. Basically, I'm almost a small business consultant, because I need to know how. I want to know how sales and marketing and operations and all the different roles within a business and how they're coming together. And if there's anything that needs to be improved, changed, because that all affects the business, and that all affects the business, affects the accounting and bookkeeping. If there's something that's not right in any of those areas, then that needs to be resolved. Because, I mean, let's just put it simply, I want my clients to do well so that I can do well. My clients succeed, I succeed. If so, I'm not just coming in thinking maybe I am trying to do a little too much, but I'm really curious and I'm really concerned about how my clients are doing overall, not just getting their bank statements and not just getting their credit card statements and punching them. That's important too. That's my foundation. But it really is a matter of getting everything all in order. So if CPAs are doing like hundreds, like 100 or 200 tax returns a year, I can maybe help a couple, 2 dozen, 3 dozen clients in a year. There's only so much I can do, and I'm much more on a detailed, on a much more microscopic level, because I'm handling transaction by transaction by transaction for all my clients. So if I had like maybe 3 dozen, 36 clients, maybe 40 clients in a year, I would be losing my mind. I'll be swimming in a lot of money, but I'll be losing my mind. So that's pretty much how those things work out. Let me just give you a simple takeaway. If you're doing well, if your business is doing well, you need a bookkeeper. Not only do you need a CPA, but you need a bookkeeper. Why? This is why. Because you need your accounting internally updated at least on a monthly basis. And you want to see how your business is performing number-wise every month. And as the months go on, when it's time to send your financials to your CPA, they'll be nice and clean and reliable and according to GAAP standards, and your CPA will be very happy with you. That's all. That's the biggest takeaway. If your business is not at the level where you need to see financial statements at every month, then you need to get there, maybe or maybe not. Maybe that's not your goal. Maybe you're happy with where you are, but you get to a point where your business is rocking and rolling. A good bookkeeper is well worth their service fee. There you go.